When they play this, we watch this Southeast team warm up, and they look like they're the real deal.
Well, and they're tall. I mean, they're long, so you feel like you got to come out and play some lockdown defense on them and try to keep them scoring early.
And something we had mentioned, too, that has been told, we don't have Lee Prince playing tonight. We're not sure how long he's going to be out, but that's going to be interesting to see what the Mavs want to do as far as maybe trying to replace him. I'm assuming they'll probably put Javon Bullock into the lineup, maybe be that fifth starter for Prince. But, another way you could go is maybe put Sum and Wilkinson in the ball game, get a little height in there.
Well, that's it. I think Sum's going to play a big part in this game if, he can stay out of foul trouble. I mean, I think we got the all-star officiating crew tonight, so we should be in good shape there. But, if Sum can kind of get warmed up in this first quarter, I feel like you kind of got some matchups that you can kind of exploit throughout this little contest we got going here.
Well, and you're playing a team tonight from Oklahoma City, and you look at Oklahoma basketball as far as the top classes. Usually Oklahoma City, Tulsa area usually dominates football every year, but it's Oklahoma City basketball-wise.
Yeah, and you got to think these guys know somebody that plays out in Oklahoma City that used to play in this gym too, so I imagine they're going to come out pretty fired up to kind of, I don't know if necessarily one of their heroes, but I'm sure they probably like that Oklahoma City Thunder team pretty well,
Yeah, and one of the things, too, about this is just this tournament actually is a week early. They usually play this between New Year's and Christmas. We're playing it before Christmas this year, which I think is kind of interesting. Kind of glad they're doing this. And, something I was going to mention, too, you talk about being over here at Northside. They've got a sign out front that you were talking about, the Oklahoma City kids, that has a picture of former Northside students. It's got Jalen and Isaiah Joe in that picture with about 4 other people. I hate to say this, but I've really not looked to see what everybody else has accomplished because I was looking at Jalen and Isaiah.
Yeah, you could read that for a while anyway, but, yeah, you got to think these guys are pretty familiar with those names for sure.
Yeah, we look at tonight's starting lineup first for the Spartans, the visiting team. They'll go with Jackson Brown, Justin Scott, Damon Davis, J.C. Clemens, and Daquan Jenkins. And we were noticing, too, Terrell, that J.C. Clemens is only a freshman, while the Mavs will go with Teo Flake, Jarice Birdsong, Matthew Wilkinson, Javon Bullock, and Matt Williams to start for the Mavs. Here to see what Coach Adams does as far as defensive-wise, if maybe you definitely kind of look out there thinking you may have a height disadvantage as the tip's controlled by Oklahoma City Southwest. That's Jackson Brown will bring it up. Swings it off to the corner, and they'll go low post. Nice move to the basket, goes up. A good job by Matthew Wilkinson down low, denies Daquan Jenkins. Here's an open look on the way for Bullock, up and good.
Pretty.
Good start for the Mavs. Javon Bullock, we haven't seen Southside. Here's a 3 on the way up off the back of the rim. No, good fight for the rebound. There's Bullock pulling down the rebound. But Javon Bullock, we were watching him. He was getting in the starting lineup that last ball game. This young man, only a sophomore, is going to be a good ball player.
He's a baller.
Williams takes it down deep. They'll swing it back up top. There's Jarice Birdsong off the right wing. Goes all the way down. Loses the ball. The ball's going to be taken away by Jackson Brown. They'll get it in the front court. There's going to be a steal. There's Birdsong on the steal. We'll take it all the way down. Goes up for the shot, and it's good. Good job by Jarice Birdsong picking the loose ball up, taking it down for 2 more. South's got a quick 5-0 lead here.
And I think that's key right there. You got to play defense on these guys, force every shot, and when you get that turnover, go make points out of it.
Here's the 3 on the way up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Matt Williams.
Fast pace here, Keith.
Yeah, that was Justin Scott. Here's a nice move to the inside by Flake. The ball goes out of bounds. We'll go back over to the Spartans. The Spartan team, what they try to do just early in the ball game offensively, they'll run that high post, try to feed the wings off the high post, either shoot the 3 or penetrate to the basket, and then when they penetrate, your high drops down low.
That's it. And what I like is we're picking them up at half court and making them earn every foot.
Going to get stepping on the out-of-bounds line. That was Justin Scott. Spartan's going to put a little pressure on the backcourt as Birdsong will bring it up. things really kind of fall on Dries Birdsong a lot more with Lee Prince out of the lineup. But you can kind of go, here's a nice move by Bullock, all the way to the basket, no good. But you kind of got a three-guard lineup when you include Matt Williams along with Teo Flake. All are pretty good ball handlers. There's a nice play by Birdsong, tips it away, but it's going to be picked up, and they'll take it all the way to the basket. Going to get him for steps here. That's Jackson Brown.
Yeah, I think that's the defense we're going to have to play right here.
I like what Wilkinson's doing. Wilkinson's doing a great job of really holding his ground.
Yeah, he's playing hard.
You saw earlier penetration down on the baseline. He didn't give up anything on that and forced an errant shot. Again, Mavs lead here 5-zip. Got Teo Flake up top, looks to penetrate down. We'll lose the ball, and here's a breakaway chance opportunity for the Spartans. We'll go up. For the shot's no good, and they'll get a goaltending on Bullock.
That's tough.
Yeah, that was Josiah Woods for two.
Like to see that hustle, though.
Well, there's not a lot he could really do there. But that ball was up on the cylinder when he did tip it away. But think about that, too, though. You had a trailer, too, that would have got the rebound, probably would have had the cleanup. So 5-2. It's a key for Southside. You got to take care of that basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Birdsong will drive in. It goes all the way up for about 15. And let's see, going to get a charging call on Birdsong. Be his first personal foul.
I thought there for a second they called a block.
They're going to check in Carlton Evans into the ball game for the Spartans. The Spartans will swing it up top, set the offense up. Southside working out of a 2-1-2 zone defense. I like the call with Coach Adams going to that defense. Here's a three on the way up and good. Nothing but net for Jackson Brown. That's not the singer Jackson Brown. That's Jackson Brown, Jaxon. Nice touch from the left side. Here's a three on the way by Bullock up, and it's good. Javon Bullock with 6 points early in the ball game.
Almost like he's been practicing that shot, Keith.
Southside coming out on defense. Now they're playing a 1-1-3 defense. Still by Bullock. Give them different looks. That's what I like, too, is they get the ball down, hurry it down the floor. The ball's just a little bit high on the pass, too. Birdsong goes out of bounds, go back over to Oklahoma City. Going to have a 30-second timeout here, and we'll go ahead and keep it here. But what a good job so far by Javon Bullock. He's got 6 points in the ball game. On 2 threes, it's kind of been the difference maker for the Mavs so far.
Well, and give props to Wilkinson, too, because there's a couple times they could have had some real easy looks right under the bucket, and he's been playing really well on that denied defense. Going to have to do that all night, I think, against the squad. Yeah,
what I'm liking, too, with Southside, Coach Adams kind of changing that defense up. We saw him working a 2-1-2 at one time, and then they switched it. What I call would be a kind of an interesting D. You would call maybe a 1-1-3.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah. I thought they were setting up a box and one, but if they were doing that, they were disguising it.
Well, the key is you hope, too, that when they change the defense up like that and you're playing that zone that Oklahoma City doesn't get hot from the outside. They hit that 1-3 with Jackson Brown. And other than that, they've pretty much tried to work it on the inside. Swing it up top. That's Brown with the ball. Goes cross court. Taquan Jenkins gets it back to Carlton Evans. Evans will set the offense up. And Southside working, again, the zone defense. I'll try to go high post, sweep it down low. That's Evans down low. Swing it back up top. Here's a three on the way up. No good. Matt Williams on the rebound for the Mavs. That was Josiah Woods. Damon Davis on the miss. Need to get Matt Williams involved in the offense at
I think so, too.
Nice penetration down low by Teo Flake. Goes up strong.
Although I do think that's a good idea, trying to drive the paint and get some contact from some of those guys and maybe get them in foul trouble a little bit earlier than they want to be.
Yeah, that was Carlton Evans on the foul. 2 free throws here for Flake. First free throw up, and it's good. And that's going to be another key for the Mavs tonight is make those free throws.
Always, always, always.
Which, it's kind of redundant to say that, but, it's kind of every team. That's what you've got to do to win ball games. That's a good job by Teo, makes both of them. Lawrence Clayton will check in for the Spartans. We've got 3:52 to go here first period. Southside is doubling up 10-5. Like what Southside's doing to her, we talked about this. Now they're playing more of a 2-1-2 zone defense. They'll feed the high post. They will get a hand on the ball. Now they'll go down low. There's a nice move to the basket. Goes up. That's a good, strong move by Lawrence Clayton. Will make the basket. He'll be fouled.
It's the only thing I've seen Wilkinson do wrong tonight. I've seen him jump off, take off, and leave his feet a couple times tonight. And
they got Wilkinson for the foul. They'll check Cody Sum into the ball game for the Mavs.
you'll say if there's any silver lining there, it's like you're not losing much with some. That guy's good too.
Well, you gain 2 inches when you do that. And I'll tell you what, that Clayton down low, that's a three-point play. He's a load down there.
Yes, sir.
So you got to be careful there. Try not to get anyone in foul trouble, especially your post players, because Southside doesn't have a lot of height. Birdsong gets it down low, goes up strong to the basket. Good. Drives Birdsong with 4 points in the ball game. Southside leads 12-8. Good thing about the Mavs, they'll give up points to the Spartans, but then they answer.
That's it.
Again, working out a 2-1-2 zone defense and going to lose the ball out of bounds. That was Daquan Jenkins loses the ball on the baseline. They'll put a little more pressure on here. They'll get the ball into Birdsong.
I feel like Birdsong's one of those guys where, as long as he's out there, you feel like you got a chance at scoring.
Well, the good thing right now with the defense, now there's a nice steal, a good give-and-go pass, going to take it all the way down. That's Brown going up strong, no good. Fire for the ball should be the Mavs basketball. They're putting some pressure in the backcourt, but Birdsong doing a good job of handling it. And the thing you've got to be concerned about is they're playing that man defense, but at some point they may change it up and try to double down on Birdsong in the backcourt.
Well, and credit Birdsong getting back on defense right there, because he basically forced him to turn that thing over.
Good job by Teo Flake getting in the front court. Flake off the left wing, looks to penetrate in, goes up strong from about 8 feet up and just off, no good, but I like the shot.
Yes, take that one all day long.
Here's a nice move by Brown all the way down, makes a nice give-and-go pass, and there'll be a foul. I believe they're going to get Bullock for the foul.
That may have been considered a hard foul, Keith.
Well, yes and no. You could
I
say
think that's
that, yeah.
the one you want to do, because you definitely don't want them to get an and-one try.
Yes, Josiah Woods will go to the foul line, but give credit to Jackson Brown. He's the one that made that happen. Looked like he was going to penetrate the lane and fire one up from maybe 8 feet or so. Instead, he makes that nice last pass to Josiah Woods, who is rewarded with 2 free throws, makes both of them. Southside now leads 12-10. Just a little bit over 2 minutes to go here, first period. Mavs get into the front court. That's been the one thing Southside needs to work on, is make sure they take care of the basketball. There's a nice move by Williams. Ball's going to be tipped away.
They got
Goes up top. Good look for Williams for 3. Up and good.
Another turnover, Keith. I love that.
Here's another look for Williams, 2 or 3 feet out off the back of the rim, no good. There's a good rebound by Bullock. The ball's going to be tipped away. Brown will take it down. Now, what a nice play by Teo Flake, takes the ball away. Southside wants to push it here. Go all the way down. That's a good move by Matt Williams. They'll get the foul call. That's on Josiah Woods.
Man, give Teo some credit. That's 2 steals and 2 trips up and down the court.
Southside went inbound underneath their own basket with Jarice Birdsong doing the honors. Get it up top to Williams. Williams thought about it, goes up strong for the shot, and he'll be fouled. I got to laugh at that. That was going to be on Lawrence Clayton, but it's the old traditional when you have pass interference and you see the contact, and he had the arms extended. They weren't straight up. He has contact, and he's, hey, what'd I do?
I like it. Throws his arms out like, I don't know what happened.
Williams makes the first one. He's not got 4 points. I like what Matt did. He actually looked like he's wanting to take the 3. They came out on him. He drives to the basket, draws the foul, and is rewarded with 2 free throws.
Yeah, you'll definitely take free throws, but I think that 3-pointer was wide open for him too. Charles
Rogers checks in for the Spartans. The swing to the corner, ball's going to be taken away. Flex.
That's the third steal in 3 trips, Keith.
Oh, nice move by Birdsong.
Matt Williams with a steal.
Might want to slow it down, but they'll fire a 3 up. That's Bullock on the way. Good. Javon Bullock with 9 points in the first period. Well, you got to be impressed with the Southside team coming out.
Shooting well.
Check Charles Rogers back in the ball game. Actually, not sure who's coming out. They'll have Rogers along with Evans in. Damon Davis will check out of the ball game. Yeah, they're going to put a little more pressure on here. But Southside doing a good job with Flake along with Birdsong, really handling that pressure so far. Mavs have a double-digit lead here. It's 10 right now, 20-10. Birdsong looks for a shot. Here's a 3 on the way by Flake. Up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Charles Rogers. We'll get it in the front court. That's Brown in the front court. Makes a nice feed pass down. It's going to be a charge. What a great job. Yeah, that was some getting over there. That's 2 on Josiah Woods. We'll watch that, and that's 14 fouls, so Southside from here on out will be in the bonus. Matt Williams will walk it up. Southside probably hold for the last shot here. We'll see. Slate takes it up top. Looks to drive down. Will go all the way strong to the basket. Nice underhand scoop shot. Good. Flake now with 4 points in the ball game. There's a steal. Birdsong will fire it up at the last second. Southside leads here 22-10. Folks, you're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are going to make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're going to review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
Have you been to the River Valley's own? Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Well, welcome back to action. What a big first quarter for the Southside Mavericks. They'll get the ball to start the second quarter here. We look at the first quarter scoring summary. Teo Flake had 4. Jarice Birdsong with 4. Javon Bullock, 3 threes for 9. Matt Williams with 5. Here's a 3 on the way by Bullock, up and good. Southside with a 15-point lead. While Jackson Brown has 3, Josiah Woods 4, and Lawrence Clayton has 3 points for the Spartans. Southside again working out of that 2-1-2 zone defense. And, you know, part of it been too, Terrell, has been the fact that they've really struggled as far as just handling the basketball so far, as far as the Spartans go.
Yeah, I think about half of their turnovers are unforced, and the other half, I mean, it's just been good, hard defense.
That's something Southside going to have to watch here as they're going to take Dryce Birdsong out of the ball game. Aiden Phillips will check in for the Mavs. Here's about a 15-footer up, and it's good. That's Jackson Brown now with 5 points in the ball game. Teo Flake will bring it up. Yeah, Flake and Birdsong have done a good job of handling the press so far. Phillips looks to drive in. We'll swing it back out. That's Matt Williams. Goes all strong to the basket, up and good. Southside back to a 15-point lead, and they're going back to that 1-1-3 zone defense. There's a nice touch three there by Jackson Brown. He seems to be the go-to guy.
I think so.
He's got 8 points in the ball game. Southside with a 12-point lead. Flake looks to drive down, goes up strong. The ball's going to be tipped away and stolen. So get in the front court, swing it over. There's a nice move to the basket, going up strong, up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Javon Bullock. That was Monte. There's a penetration by Phillips. Southside looks to penetrate in. That's Matt Williams. Tries to go. The ball's going to be knocked around and going to be picked up by Aiden Phillips. A good job by Javon Bullock. I think
he's hurt, though. Both of them hurt.
I think he got it on the nose.
He's bleeding. Oh, it's actually his eyeball. I think he took it right on the eyebrow, Keith.
They'll check him out of the ball game. Parker Minks will come in for the Mavs. Yeah, he kind of took the brunt of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you hate to have him out of the ball game. I'll tell you, he's kind of been the go-to guy so far with 12 points on 4 3-pointers.
He hopped off over it pretty quick. I imagine they'll patch him up in a hurry.
Yeah, you got to like this, too, about Southside, and they're going to look it over now on the bench, make sure he is okay. But, I mean, the guys that are really doing it, you've got Matt Williams along with Javon Bullock, and you're seeing the ability of two guys that can fire up a three. Mm-hmm. So that really kind of opens up your offense a little bit and puts a little more pressure on the defense. There's a nice penetration by Williams all the way down. He's going to be fouled. They'll get Charles Rogers on the foul. And you got to ask the question, too, when you look at this Oklahoma City team. I think their game is to try to make steals and to make easy baskets off the steals, but so far Southside doing a good job of hitting the open jumpers and then taking the ball to the hole. First free throw up and no good. Second free throw good. Good shooters don't miss 2 in a row.
No.
Southside again working out of a 2-1-2 zone defense. Going to penetrate down, swing it across court. Here's an open look for a three on the way up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Here's a three on the way up by Lawrence, up and no good. There's some. Tell you, that was an aggressive jump ball right there.
Yes, sir.
You're looking at McGluckrich kind of working that shoulder just a little bit. This OKC team goes deep. They've had 11 kids actually playing the ball game so far, trying to find that right combination. And Southside leads by 13. Here's a three on the way up and no good. Rebound pulled down by some. We'll get over to Minks. Ball's going to be taken away.
Hate that.
Good strong move to the basket by Lawrence Clayton. He'll get 2 free throws. Well, tough on that play, though, Terrell, was some got the rebound and he got in a hurry.
Yep.
And threw the ball. Minks really couldn't get to it, did everything he could to save the ball, but by that time it was, he saved it in and they were able to react to it and get the steal. Be 2 free throws here.
Well, and you got to think that was a little bit of a frustration foul, but that same exact block has worked for him 3 or 4 times tonight already, so probably take that foul if you're only going to get it called on you once out of 4 times.
One thing the Mavs are doing really good so far is they're doing a great job of blocking out. Here's a three on the way by Matt Williams, up just short. Rebound chased down by Williams. Will swing it down low, gets it down low to Minks. Has an open look, can't finish. It's a good job of drawing the defense and getting the open look. And Southside leads by 12. Almost about halfway to go here, second period. Going to move it down low, and there's an offside rebound by Aiden Phillips. Gets it to Teo Flake. He'll get it into the front court. Over to Parker Minks, back up top to Flake. Flake will fire a three from the top and away. Good. Teo now with 7 points in the ball game. you're getting 4 Mavs have scored in the ball game so far, but it's a lot of scoring. The 4. They've
lot each.
Yeah, it's not just one guy. You got to like that if you're Coach Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Southside again leads by 15. Get the ball to Lawrence. He looks to penetrate down and he goes up strong. That's a good job by Cody Sum. And that's where that 6'7" frame helps right there. He did a great job of really holding his ground. Nice pass by Minks. A 15-footer by Phillips. Up and good. Aiden Phillips, first basket of the ball game. It's good for Southside if they can get as much time getting some of these subs in here. Are doing a really good job. Here's about an 8-footer up and good. Nice touch off the side there by Lawrence Clayton. Clayton coming off the bench now with 6 points in the ball game. Mavs are getting into the front court. Here's Williams. Yeah, they're making those threes have really helped too. It's really kind of opened up the game for Southside. Here's another 3 by Flake at the top. Up and good.
I think that might be his favorite shot, Keith.
Yeah, Teo Flake lighting it up now. Southside they're playing coming out top, picking the ball up with Teo Flake. You've got to watch down low, down that low post. And here's a good play, a nice steal by Parker Meeks. And here's Matt Williams on the run, has got the numbers. We'll take it all the way down, and it's going to be a blocking call. Be the second team foul.
I'll tell you what, Keith, we've seen some collisions tonight.
It's Damon Davis on the foul. Southside going to check Grayson Moreland along with Mackie Wilkinson back in the ball game. Southside will get the ball out of bounds. Got 2:47 to go here. I'll tell you what, color me impressed with what Southside's been able to do here.
Absolutely.
As Bullock will check back into the ball game for the Mavs. You got Moreland, Wilkinson, Teo Flake, Javon Bullock, and Matt Williams in the ball game right now. You get the ball into Grayson Moreland. Goes back to Flake up top. That's where you don't want to be. You don't want to be in the corners. That's what they're trying to get you to do. They'll give you the corners and they'll set a trap. Matt Williams will bring it up top.
I like what we're doing here, though. They're going to run that man-to-man. We're going to make them run.
Tell you, that's Teo Flake's spot right there. Gets the ball in the corner. Matt Williams on the way. No good. Got 2:20 to go here. Southside leads, actually doubled up, 36-18.
I don't know if that last one was a pass or just a very fortuitous bounce.
Again, they're pushing, actually, they're going to 2-3, it looks like, but they're pushing that 2 out. And nice pass down low, gets that from about 8 feet, no good. Swing it back up top. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good. And that's a long shot by Damon Davis. And that's a little bit of frustration right there. Davis actually made a nice entry pass down low that they didn't get. And then he takes one probably ill-advised 2 or 3 feet behind the line.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, we used to have, I would say a fan that used to talk about the worst shot in basketball being just inside the three-point line, but I think that that one's a close second.
Well, the only one I can see that could actually make those shots is the Bergman girls last week.
Man, that was incredible.
Here's a 3 by Matt Williams on the way up and good. Tell you, Matt Williams lighting it up. He now has 11 points in the ball game.
I'm not sure he's missed one yet tonight, Keith.
They're going to get another steal. That's Grayson Moreland on the steal. Southside with a 21-point lead here. Go to the front court. Matt Williams will drive all the way down. Nice feed pass, and they're going to get him for a charge. I like the idea, though. Got it down there, just maybe stop it on a dime if you can.
Yes.
Easier said than done
it
sometimes.
Really is.
Yeah. But again, they'll go back to that. Yeah, they push it out to it's a 2-3 defense, and there's a nice penetration down low. They'll get it inside, and that's Jackson Brown. Get 2 free throws here. We'll get Matthew Wilkinson his second personal foul. One thing Southside has done, too, they've actually played probably the last 5 minutes without Jarice Birdsong on the floor. They're picking up that second foul, and that's been big. Brown gets 2 free throws here. First one up, and it's good. I seriously doubt he misses very many free throws. He's got a nice touch. 9 points in the ball game.
Only if they put a cover over the rim.
They'll check Cody Summon, Aiden Phillips back in the ball game. Second free throw up, and it's good. Something else you've got to look at, too. They really haven't got a lot of shots off. There's been a lot of steals in this ball game. Good job by Teo Flake. Swings to the corner. Here's Aiden Phillips on a 3 up. Off the side of the rim, no good.
Good looking shot, though.
They'll swing it to the corner. There's Brown. Brown has an open look for a 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Matt Williams. Goes behind the back, makes a nice pass out, and ball's going to go out of bounds. If I'm Southside right now, you've got 43.1 to go here. You've got a 19-point lead. Make them work a little bit for the shot and then hold for the last shot. As Brown will drive all the way down, swings it back out. Here's an open 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. And there's a nice rebound, but what was good about that play was Some blocked out to where the help defense could come in and get the ball. Get the ball to Matt Williams. Got 25 seconds to go here. Yeah, don't want to let them have any type of a run.
No.
Williams will penetrate down, swings it to the corner. Here's an open 3 by Flake, fires it up off the rim, no good. They'll get it down. There's a nice outlet pass all the way down, and they'll get the shot up and good. That's Cleveland Pinion, first 2 points of the ball game.
They have to go.
There's a fire up a 3 on the way. Oh, almost there for Teo Flake, and what a great first half for the Mavs as they lead here 39-22. We'll be back with the Randall Ford halftime show after this. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to BurtonPools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are going to make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're going to review the details, all the features.
Okay, for right now, let's go down on the floor and we'll watch the Southside Southern Bells perform here at half.
Say Northside did that on purpose.
I'll say this, Southside leads at half, 39-22, and that's very impressive. But the most impressive thing I've seen tonight was watching the Southern Bells come out there and dance without music.
Keith, I don't know that I've ever seen anything that impressive.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah,
I mean, the only thing that was even up there close to me was when they got up and sang the national anthem last year, when the music didn't come on.
Well, you see a lot of talent at Southside. Obviously, the cheerleaders, national champs from last year, and I'll tell you, the Spirit squads do a great job, and that was the example of it right there. As we look at the first half scoring summary, Southside leads here at half, 39-22. First for the Oklahoma City Southwest Spartans, and I want to make this point too, is before we get into the scoring, we kind of look at the brackets here. The winner of this ball game will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night against Farmington, while the loser will take on Little Rock Southwest. How would that be, Oklahoma City Southwest taking on Little Rock Southwest?
I'm kind of actually looking forward to that matchup, to be honest with you, Keith. That'd be a little interesting.
As we look at the first half scoring summary, first for the Spartans, Jackson Brown leads away with 10 points. Josiah Woods, 4 points. Lawrence Clayton off the bench with 6. And Quaylen Pena rounds up the scoring with 2 points for the Spartans. While for the Mavs, they had a lot of balanced scoring for Southside. Teo Flake had 10 points. Darius Birdsong, 4. Javon Bullock, 12. Matt Williams, 11. Aiden Phillips off the bench with 2 points. But I think the key for Southside in that first half obviously was the fact that, obviously they were making several steals in the ball game was big, but I think changing that defense up was big too. But you got some early foul trouble there. Birdsong getting 2 fouls there early along with Matthew Wilkinson. They were able to bring Cody Sum in the ball game along with Aiden Phillips, and Parker Minks and Grayson Moreland came in, gave Southside some good minutes to kind of, keep things at bay right there. And that was kind of a big thing right there for Southside. And I know as we come out of here in the second half, what a great job by the Mavs. What I liked about their offense was I think this Oklahoma City team really likes to come out, and I think they like to put pressure on the ball and make steals. But I think the difference has been so far has been the three-point shooting of Southside has really opened up the lanes and everything else. You know, they can fake the three once they're making the three, getting some easy looks.
Well, and your leading scorer, Bullock, you know, he's got 12. Every one of them's threes. He shot 4 threes. He made every one of them. So, you know, that always helps open that lane, that drive. So, kind of look forward to seeing that continue in the second half.
Well, you look at the threes for Southside. They actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You had 2 from Teo Flake. In fact, he hit 2 in a row from the top of the circle.
After about 4 steals.
And then Matt Williams with 2 threes. But Matt's also done a very good job of he's picking and choosing what he's doing. He's not just looking for his shot. He hit a couple of early threes, and then he's able to draw the defense out. And once he drew the defense out, he was able to find the open man for some easy looks. You know, the key for Southside, obviously, I think, is to come out here. The key for them that I saw, the one thing they're going to have to do a little bit better in the second half is take care of the basketball.
I think so. I think they may got a little worn out toward the end of that one. I mean, we did play quite a few players in that first half, but, you know, this is a pretty quick team we're playing. We saw them get out there on a couple of those big breakaways, and, you know, credit the Mavericks getting back on defense. They really didn't give up too many easy ones except the goaltend, but other than that, I mean, every time they've turned the ball over, they've kind of forced some pressure on the shot, and then you know, give Mavericks credit. I mean, they're making just about everything they put up. So,
you know, you talk about unsung heroes in the ball game too. One I want to mention too. He doesn't have any points in the ball game, but I thought Matthew Wilkinson did a really good job of what I call holding your ground down low, and actually forcing some turnovers. They thought they were going to get some calls maybe down there, but you know, he's going straight up and not allowing anything. And also Cody Sum coming in the ball game, and you talk about playing tough down there. That jump ball that Sum had down there, I don't think he got the best of that one.
Yes, sir. Might have torn a rotator cuff or something on it, but one thing, you know, give credit to the Mavericks. They've been getting a lot of rebounds too, and that's one thing we kind of always, you and I, we always make some comments about those rebounds. It seems like the way it goes for the Mavericks is it goes how that ball bounces off the rim, and it seems like we're going up and getting control of it.
Well, Southwest came in with several different players. They had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 players they played in the ball game, and I think 2 things played into that. I think number one, that's probably their style, is to try to wear teams down in the second half. It's something you'll have to watch here. But I think the other thing was I think the coach was just trying to find some combination that would work.
Combination, I think, you know, you can tell just by watching these guys that they like to play fast. And usually if you play that style of ball, you're going to have more than just your starting 5 out there.
Mavs will get the ball. We start the second half here. Southside with a 17-point lead.
I think Matt Williams down there wishing they'd let him throw that ball in.
You know, as hot as Southside was, we saw, I think it wasn't that Flake that threw up that last half-court shot. That thing hit the rim.
Yeah, he rimmed.
Here's Bullock for an open 3 on the way up and just short, no good. Rebound will be pulled down by the Spartans. That's Damon Davis on the rebound. Davis will bring it into the front court. Go closely by Birdsong. They'll try to feed down low. There's Teo Flake. That's a nice play by Flake. They tried to feed Brown to the corner. That's been kind of their go-to play with Brown, but there's Flake to make the steal. You know, key for Southside to maintain that lead. They're going to have a reach-in call. Hit Justin Scott for the foul. First personal foul. First team foul here in the second half. Been a lot of fun, though, here. We've had a lot of basketball here the last 2 weeks. There's a 3 on the way by Matt Williams. And the thing you got to understand about this team, this is a young team, Terrell. They're going to step on. That's a good job by Teo Flake.
It's his 5th steal tonight, Keith.
Southside with a 20-point lead. Mavs again working, and what they've done too, you know, I keep talking about that zone, but it's actually slowed the game down and really kind of worked the clock. I think they'd like to pick it up. There's a good job. They're going to get a foul call. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be the 3rd on somebody.
Yeah, one way or the other.
It's going to be on Jarius Birdsong. That's not a good one there. That'll be his third personal foul. He'll check some back into the ball game. There's a nice given inside entry pass. Can't get the finish. There's a 15-footer by Davis up and good. Southside going to check Cody Sum in the ball game. Here's an open three on the way by Teo Flake. Up and no good. And there's Birdsong with a long rebound. Back to Williams. Williams will set the offense. Swings it over to Birdsong. Birdsong looks to penetrate. Goes strong to the hole. Up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Josiah Woods.
Well, those are shots you want to take right there. We're a little bit chilly right now, but you got to think we want to keep on shooting those.
Yeah, and with that timeout, we'll take one, too. You're watching Southside Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are going to make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're going to review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
Welcome back to action. Here we've got 6:19 to go here, third period. Southside leads 42-24. And, you know, we were just talking during the break. The key for Southside right now is you got to try to keep that lead up as high as you can for as long as you can, or maybe build on it. And, you know, don't, as we always say, don't give them any good looks here. And there's a good look by Brown off the corner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Matt Williams. Matt Williams done a good job not only scoring but also rebounding. He'll swing the ball over to Bullock. Bullock gets it to Williams. Back up top to Matthew Wilkinson. Going to feed it up top to Williams. Williams looks to penetrate down. Feed it over to Javon Bullock. Bullock looks to penetrate in. We'll set it up on top. They're bringing the defense out. Here's a three on the way by Flake. Up and good. There's 3 threes for Teo now with 13 points in the ball game. I like this lineup, too. This is one I wanted to see. There's a steal by Flake. He wants to push it in the front court. Here's an open look for Bullock. Fires a three up on the way, up and no good. And there's a fight for the ball. That's Wilkinson jumping inside. But I wanted to really see what this lineup would do, and they really went to it after Birdsong got his third personal foul. It's putting Cody Sum along with Matthew Wilkinson in the ball game, getting a little more height in there.
Well, that's a real tough matchup down there for whoever's got to be down there with them.
Okay, CO pushing in the front court. Here's a three on the way up and no good. Fight for the rebound. That's Cody Sum gets it away for the Mavs. Flake will bring it up for the Mavs. Flake looks to drive in. We'll take it all the way down. Goes up strong to the basket. Can't finish, but he'll be fouled. It's Damon Davis, his second personal foul. 2 free throws here for Teo Flake. Flake doing a good job, not only scoring, but a good job of making steals and also bringing the ball up. First free throw up and good. Flake will get a second one here. Second one up and good. Southside making those free throws. In fact, I think they've only missed one tonight.
Looking good.
Get that lead up to 23. Here's a three on the way by Brown, up and no good. The ball's going to be tipped around. They get it to Brown, makes a nice floater from about 5 feet for two. Now has 12 points in the ball game. He's really the one you've got to watch. I think you kind of take him out of the ball game. No one else is really, with the exception they had, I believe it was Clayton coming off the bench. Other than him, a lot of grabbing going on. Williams doing a good job. He's not forcing anything. I mean, if there's nothing there, because they're really trying to overplay the passing lanes right now. Flake going to lose the ball out of bounds. As Carlton Evans will check back into the ball game for Oklahoma City Southwest. Southside again working out of that 1-2-2 defense. There's about a 15-footer up and no good. Fight for the rebound, pulled down by Williams. Williams wants to push it up. Williams will take it all the way down, goes up strong for the shot. Not there. Ball on the floor. Boy, Bullock, I like that. He's going after that strong. They'll get it to Brown. Brown will fire it up from about 8 feet up and good. A little bit of a mini run here for the Spartans. Flake goes all the way in, goes up strong, up and no good. Flake's had 2 shots now that were there that didn't stay down.
Came down kind of awkward that time, Keith.
I think the key for the Mavs right now, you just got to keep pushing it. You're getting good looks. You know, don't slow it down. And there could have been a walk call. Ball on the floor, going to be picked up by Flake, and he'll be fouled. It'll be Jackson Brown for the foul, his first personal. Team second. Brown with 14 points in the ball game to lead the way for the Spartans. Mateo Flake, 14 for the Mavs. Flake will drive in. Here's a 3 by Bullock on the way up and good. That's a way to score right there. You've got to think of what his percentage has to be shooting. Here's a 3 on the way by Brown up and no good. And there's Matt Williams with the rebound. Tell you what, there's a lot of hands going on out there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a nice play. Good job by Bullock. Will fire another 3 up. Didn't really get set on that one. The shot actually went where his feet went.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the one Coach wanted either because you had numbers.
Southside back to a 20-point lead here. That's where they started the half at. Here's a nice drive on the penetration. I think he'll get a sideline. A reach in on Quaylen Pinion. His first personal foul. One more foul now will be in the bonus. What I have liked about what Southside's done is Birdsong has struggled, getting the early fouls and then getting an early foul here in the third period. But Southside, Coach Adams doing a good job with combinations. You had Aiden Phillips along with Parker Minks in the first half. Now you got Sum and Wilkinson kind of making a difference here as they'll feed the ball in, going to be taken away. Very important 2 minutes to go here. They'll try to swing it down low, and there's a push-off. Should be going to get a walk call. That was Josiah Woods they'll get for the walk. Get the ball into Flake. He'll bring it up. Be guarded closely by Jackson Brown. Swing it over to Bullock. They'll go down low to Sum. Goes up strong, and he had it.
Just too open.
Well, I think what happened too is that was one maybe put the ball on the floor and go up strong. They'll get a reach-in call, be on Bullock. Yeah. His second personal foul. Being inbounds underneath the basket here. Going to check Birdsong back into the ball game. 1:47 to go here for Teo Flake. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Williams has played the whole ball game, and that's maybe the first time Flake's been off the floor in the ball game. Going to feed high post. Southside converging down low, and there's a nice inside move for the basket. That's Daquan Jenkins' first points of the ball game.
Yeah, to your point, Keith, I think Teo came off once just barely, and then he was right back out there. But, yeah, that's Matt Williams. He's not getting much of a breather today.
Yeah. We've got a timeout here. Let's go ahead and take a timeout, too. You're watching Southside Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas for a limited.
Welcome back to action as we look at the scoring summary for the Mavericks. And Terrell, you got to like this. You've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mavericks score, but Teo Flake leads away with 15, along with Javon Bullock. Javon Bullock has 15 points. Matt Williams 14. Darius Birdsong 4, but he's been in foul trouble. Probably would have had more. And then Aiden Phillips rounds out the scoring with 2 points. You got to like the balance they're getting right now.
Well, and it's efficient, too. I mean, we're being very productive because we're making a lot of shots, not missing too many.
Get the ball over to Williams. You're seeing a different press now as going to get the ball in front court. Job by Bullock. As they beat the press, now they'll get it down, and we'll have a foul call. It'll be free throws for the Mavs. Going to get Quaylen Pinion for the foul. It'll be his second personal foul. Should be 2 free throws for Darius Birdsong. Seeing a little different defense, too. This is what I was kind of expecting to see from Oklahoma City, was maybe to come out and start trying to trap in the backcourt. That's what we saw there, but a good job. Really, I think it was Bullock. There's a free throw up and good by Birdsong. Now with 5 points in the ball game, but a good job by Bullock of getting that ball because they were pretty close to 10 seconds in the backcourt.
Yeah, they were.
Second free throw up and no good.
Definitely affecting the pass back there.
Josiah Woods gets the rebound. Spartans are getting into the front court. Southside has maintained that 20-point lead here. They'll feed it down low, and there's a nice move to the basket, and he'll be fouled. We'll get Matthew Wilkinson for the foul. That'll be his third personal foul. Daquan Jenkins will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Did I miss a point? They've got it 51-32 now. First free throw up and no good. I was thinking we had a 20-point lead. No, we made the first one, missed the second.
Yep.
Jenkins will get another free throw here. Second one up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Evans. Here's a 3 on the way by Brown, up and good. Brown now with 19 points in the ball game.
Now, last time they pressed us like this on the back end, we had some wide open.
Look at Carlton Evans, his second personal foul.
For about a split second, we had Matt Williams open right there, and then it was Wilkinson that popped open. But
well, your problem is, though, it was kind of hard to see when you got somebody hanging on you the whole way. So 2 free throws here for Darius Birdsong. First one up and no good. That's the key is, though, you get those chances, those free throws, you got to make them. They're going to check Matthew Wilkinson out of the ball game. A wise move there with 3 personal fouls. Yeah, you can't give up those threes and miss those free throws. Mm-hmm. Second one up and no good, too. Birdsong 1 from 4 from the foul line. Here's about a 15-footer up and good. That's Brown. Brown now with 21 points in the ball game. It's a good pass by Matt Williams. Here's a 3 on the way by Bullock. Up no good. Fight for the rebound, going to be pulled down by the Spartans. Spartans making a mini run here. Oh, those are about 3 steps and.
No worries, Cecil caught it.
Yeah. Now Southside needs to slow it down here. They've had a 20-point lead. It's been cut down to 14. This press has been bothering them. It's kind of, we talk about this all the time too, Terrell. It really kind of speeds the game up.
Mm-hmm.
There's Birdsong, takes it all the way strong. The hole goes up strong, can't finish. Need to be out on number 0 for sure. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good.
furious pace.
Yep. And Southside leads 51-37. We'll be back with the start of the fourth period after this. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter. We discussed that one time. I think we were okay saying that. Southside leads 51-37, but Oklahoma City Southwest really cutting into that lead. It was 51-32 at one time, and it was a 20-point lead at halftime. So they're on a 5-0 run right now.
Let's get back to playing some fundamental defense right here.
Well, the key's been for Oklahoma City, they've changed their defense up. They've really, instead of having a one-man press, they've kind of doubled up. And as we always talk about, it's the fact, and here's Brown again for an open three. I'll tell you what, he's got 24 points.
Well, you said early, that Brown's going to be the one you got to control.
It's Quaylen Pinion on the foul, his third personal. It's been that, they're really, Southside's getting the numbers. They just haven't been able to make the free throws or get the finishes. Get the ball up into the front court. There's Matt Williams to slow it down. Yeah, they're coming out putting the pressure on. And we talk about this all the time, Terrell, is a lot of times you put the pressure on, you speed the game up. You got to take advantage of things, and they're going to get a charge on Birdsong. That's his fourth personal foul.
Not what you wanted to start the fourth quarter with right there.
Well, Jackson Brown's what's kept Oklahoma City in this ball game. He's got 24 points in the ball game. They might want to slide out on him. There's a nice give and go pass to the inside for two more. It's Carlton Evans' first two of the ball game. I don't know what's going on here with Quaylen Pinion. He's got 4 fouls now, but he's basically mugging the kid as he goes down there, and then
he's upset when they call it on him.
He's upset when they call it on him, so I don't know what's going on there, and they're going to have a timeout here. With that timeout, we'll take one, too. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
Oklahoma City on a 10-0 run here. They've got the lead down to 9. It's 51-42. 7:07 to go here. We were talking during the break is what Oklahoma City's been able to do. They are putting the pressure. They're actually they're fronting the ball and making it tough for the inbounds pass. And then what Southside's doing, as you said, Terrell, they're not really working the ball. They're speeding their game up. They've had some turnovers, and then when they get into the front court, they're trying to get the numbers game, and hasn't been there. We're going to have a foul call. Southside going to be shooting free throws here fairly quick. That'll be on Carlton Evans, his third personal foul.
Well, and as many threes as Oklahoma City's made. I mean, this is kind of their game right here. I mean, they want us to score without that clock moving.
Birdsong inbound for the Mavs. Gets it into Matt Williams. Williams has done a good job of trying to control the game a bit. Now they're going to have him trapped in the corner. We'll feed it down low to some. Ball's going to be taken away. One thing Southside's going to have to get at some point is you got the two big guys. They've got to get a low post presence down there, some type of a scoring threat. Again, the Spartans working on a 10-0 run here. 6:34 to go here. Going to have a walking call. That's the second time that I got Daquan Jenkins for the walk.
I tell you what, he about threw that pass to the parking lot.
I laugh too because they want to. They look at the coach.
Yeah.
I don't think coach can help them there.
No.
Southside needs a basket. Here's a three on the way by Flake. It's going to be short. Rebound pulled down by Charles Rogers. Gets it over to Jackson Brown. Southside game working now that 1-3-1 zone defense. They'll swing it back up top. Over to the left side, he wants to penetrate down. They'll get the ball down low for the shot up and no good. They'll get Matthew Wilkinson for the foul. Wilkinson now with 4 fouls.
I'll tell you the other big change this half, Keith, is we are not making the shots at a very high percentage anymore.
Well, we've only scored 9 points here in the second half. I think it was 42-20. No, it was 40. We scored 11 points. First free throw up and no good by Woods. And the other key to this is Jackson Brown. This kid's gone off.
Oh,
He's got,
yes.
yeah, he scored 14 points here in the second half, 24 for the ball game. So he's definitely looking at all tournament.
Yes, sir.
Second free throw up and good. Woods now with 5 points in the ball game. They get the ball to Birdsong. A good pass over. A good job of beating the press. Here's a three on the way up. No good. There's Wilkinson on the rebound. And that's what you were talking about right there. I think Bullock could have actually fed Wilkinson down low for the easy shot. Instead, he settles for the three. Get it up top to Matt Williams. Williams gets it back. They'll swing it down low to Birdsong. Nice pass to Wilkinson. Can't finish. There's a breakaway opportunity. Going up strong for the shot. That's Daquan Jenkins.
I was a little bit worried on that one, Keith. Teo, man, he went down hard trying to block that shot, but he popped right back up.
Teo looks to drive in, swings it over to Bullock. Look up top to Matt Williams. Back to Flake. Ball going to be tipped away, and see what the call is going to be. They're going to have a foul call. I think they'll get Charles Rogers for the foul.
Even better. I was like, yeah, that was going to be a jump.
Actually, it was on Jackson Brown, his second. Going to have a timeout here. With that timeout, we'll take one too. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
We'll go back to action. We were just kind of running some numbers here. Oklahoma City Southwest on a 13-0 run here, Southside with 11 points in the second half. We're down to about 4:57 to go in the ball game. Mavs did a better job, though, really trying to control things there, looking for some good looks. There's going to be a steal. Good job by Bullock. Takes it back, and now he's going to lose it. They'll get Bullock for the foul. He's got 3 personal fouls. You got Wilkinson along with Birdsong with 4 fouls. Bullock now with 3.
Well, I like him fighting for that one, but you hate that he picked up a foul on it.
Well, the real difference in this ball game has been this Oklahoma City defense, I think. And
that
obviously,
press, man.
And Jackson Brown going off. Of course, he had a good first half, but that's kind of has got them back in the ball game. But, yeah, you're that press. It really sped the game up. And then when they did beat the press, Southside, here's a 3 on the way by Brown. I'll tell you, he just doesn't miss.
Not often.
And when they do beat the press, they rush it. And there's a chance, an open 3 for Matt Williams up and off the rim, no good.
Good job by Bullock, stop that ball.
I'm not sure what the call is here. It's close as they've been since early in the ball game. Actually, Southside jumped out to a 5-0 lead and then 10-5, and I don't think they've been close since then.
It's one of those I wish they'd get on microphone and tell everybody what it was.
I don't know, maybe the referees needed a break.
Maybe so. That's pretty frantic pace.
I will say this, though, and I'll make this comment. They'll get it to Brown and swing it back up. But one of the referees, there was a bag sitting on the floor over there, and he actually tripped on it. Now they've got it in a chair now.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering if they were going to call a sideline warning on the bag.
I don't know who you'd call it on.
I know.
Yeah. It looked like a Northside Grizzly bag's what it was. Here's another 3 on the way up.
Wow.
And good, yeah. Jackson Brown now with 30 points in the ball game.
New game.
We'll get a foul call. That's Colton Evans with 4 fouls now.
No relation.
Actually, Carlton Evans, excuse me. We need to break this. They're on an 18-0 run right now. Flake will get 2 free throws here. Teo with 15 points in the ball game. First free throw up and it's good. Everything's important right here. You got to finish if you can, because they've got confidence now at the other end. And Southside has really struggled with the foul, and that's 4 misses they've had here in the second half. Get the ball to Brown. I'm coming out on him.
Yeah. Maybe with 3 players, a little triple team action.
Yeah, Mavs going to a man defense here. Ball's going to be tipped away. That's Matt Williams, and he's being mugged. Let's see who it's going to be on. That's Evans. He's out of the ball game, I believe. They'll check Charles Rogers into the ball game. Well, your frustrating thing, though, the ones that are in foul trouble are the ones that aren't playing a lot. So
yeah, I feel like that's part of their strategy, actually.
Yeah, these are big free throws from Matt Williams. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
We saw Pinion have a bunch of fouls all in a hurry, too.
Well, I know Coach Adams not going to be happy with the free throws. They'll check Lawrence Clayton into the ball game.
Well, it's a tale of 2 halves. I mean, we were talking in the first half about how really, really impressive the Mavericks' free throw shooting looked. And I think we had 1 missed free throw in the first half. And
they missed 5 here in the second half. But Missed the second one there. That's 6 missed free throws. Southside with a 1-point lead. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Nice give and go pass down low for the shot up and good. And that's the first lead of the ball game. Josiah Woods now with 7 points in the ball game. Get it to Williams. He'll have an open three. Fires it up. No good. Goes off a Birdsong out of bounds. Southside needs to stop in the worst way right here with 2:41 to go here. That's a nice move by Brown. And I don't think he's missed.
Maybe in the first half.
32 points now for Jackson Brown. That may be the singer.
Yeah.
There's your front court. Southside down by 3 now. Going to get a reach-in call. That'll be on Josiah Woods, his 3rd personal foul. But honestly, I mean, I know you can accumulate the fouls right now, but that's not a bad thing. Go ahead and put the pressure on Southside not making. They missed 6 free throws here in the second half.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to do that until you start punishing them for it.
Bullock will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one short. He'll get a second one here. Second free throw rolls around and goes through. Bullock in that with 16 points. Cuts that lead down to 2, 55-53. Again, they're playing a man defense here. Let's swing it over to Rogers. Good pressure by Birdsong. Back to Brown. Tell you, Brown can shoot from about anywhere. Going to have a timeout here. With that timeout, we'll take one too. You're watching Southside Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves right now as Southside down by 2. In fact, Oklahoma State Southwest took their first lead about a minute ago, and it's been the pressure that Oklahoma City's been able to put on the ball has really rushed Southside up, and then when they have got the numbers, they keep trying to push. They've missed some easy shots that they should have had, and 7 missed free throws.
Well, and I think the other thing you got to look at is this is, when we were talking pregame, this is kind of what we expected to see Oklahoma City trying to do is kind of what they're doing in the second half. So
there's a nice give and go pass on the inside, and they're going to get the foul call. I believe it's going to be on Birdsong. It'll be Birdsong. I believe it's his 5th personal foul.
I think they got Bullock.
Well, his 4th foul on Bullock. 2 free throws here, but that was Brown. I mean, Brown, when he doesn't score, he makes a nice pass. And, you know, we didn't mention him, what a difference he is with 32 points here. First free throw rolls around and goes in for Josiah Woods. Woods heading towards double figures here now, has 8 points in the ball game. Got 1:41 to go here. 3-point lead now for Oklahoma City. Second free throw up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Matt Williams gets the ball for the Mavs. They'll get into the front court, get it over to Wilkinson. Back up top to Teo Flake. To Bullock, to Flake, to Birdsong. You don't have to be in a hurry here. You still got a chance, but you need to hit something. It doesn't have to be a three. And there's a nice give and go pass inside. A nice flip up there by Matt Williams. Nice entry pass. Southside's going to take a timeout.
That was pretty key.
That's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and just keep it here. But that's what you needed right there. You didn't have to have a three by any means.
No.
You got 1:12 to go. And
plenty of time. Play defense. We played defense all night long. Go out there and do what we do. You know?
And I'll make one statement on this, though. Find out where number one's at.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what he's doing, too. Jackson Brown, he's got 32 points, but Southside has changed that defense up. They've changed it to a man defense, but what's happening on that's just the fact that Brown, they're coming out on him, and then he's hitting the cutters. He's not even having to take a shot.
That's it.
He's finding the cutters or getting the foul call. Southside, in foul trouble, you got Birdsong, Wilkinson, and Bullock all but 4 fouls. So, that's kind of a difference. While really for the main players for Oklahoma City don't have any fouls, but Carlton Evans fouled out with 2 points in the ball game, and Quaylen Pinion has 4 fouls. Southside going to put some pressure in the backcourt. They'll get the ball. Shockingly, Brown's got the ball in his hands.
Right.
Looks to penetrate in. It's a good job of defense, though, by Teo Flake. They'll work the ball inside and going to get Matt Williams for the foul. Be his second personal.
I was going to say, if you're going to call it on anybody, get Williams, because that's only number 2.
Yeah. You look around, make sure it's not those other 3 that you can't really afford to lose anybody right now. You got to give credit to Teo Flake. I think he's had a really good ball game tonight.
He's played really well. I mean, if you're thinking about you want to take a 3-ball shot, I mean, it's either you're probably going to go with Bullock, but Teo, I mean, he's been doing well at the 3-point line too. So if you need a 3 at the end, you feel like either one of those 2 guys is going to be a good option.
Yeah, Wood's getting a lot of good looks here. He's been at the foul line, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times tonight.
Well, and that's the thing, if you're out there guarding Brown, I mean, he's going to get it right there to that middle cutter. That's worked really well for him in the second half.
Woods now with 10 points in the ball game. Lead back up to 3. Got 46 seconds to go here. Here's a swing past the corner. That's Bullock. Fires a 3 up. It's good.
Uh-oh.
They're going to get a charge call here, I believe. That was a good job by Birdsong, but you got to hold your breath.
Yeah, I think he thought he was out, and then they called it.
Yeah, and that's Pinion. He's out of the ball game. Yep. I'll tell you about Pinion, though. He's consistent. He's complained about every call he's had tonight.
Against him, that's right. It's all right. I love seeing that frustration on him.
He may be a D-back. And
that's what
football.
It looks like, safety or something.
Southside's going to take a timeout. And let's go ahead and take a timeout, too. You're watching Southside Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are going to make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're going to review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Welcome back to action here. We're all tied up at 58. Southside will have the basketball, and what a fun game this has been. It was a good job by Jarius Birdsong, and we just kind of held our breath right there, hoping it would go our way, and it did. And, you know, you never thought at one point this game would get to where it's at, but what a good job by this Spartan team to make the run. And obviously give credit to Jackson Brown, what he's been able to do in the ball game with 32 points. Flake will get the ball in to Birdsong. Birdsong will bring it up, gets it into the front court, swings it over to Bullock, back to Teo Flake. I think you can run it out if you want to, but Flake will fire one up. Good!
Might be even better right there.
He got that look he wanted, a kiss off the glass.
Yeah, that's his shot.
Got the ball in the hands of number one. They're going to have a switch here. He'll fire a three up. Short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Birdsong. And he's grabbed on the play. They're going to get a foul call here, I believe, or maybe a timeout. Oh, we got a foul
I think
call.
It's a foul, yeah.
Josiah Woods his fourth. Got 0.8 seconds to go here. You can't
make the shot. Just make the shot. And you're good.
and make sure you don't clank it here. Yeah, you make both of them, the game's over anyway. Birdsong will go the foul line.
I think if you make the first one, you almost want to miss the second one because
no, you make the second one and you got a four-point lead.
Game,
yeah.
two-score game.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, the way Brown shot the ball, though, that he may get a four-pointer. What a game that young man's had. First free throw up and good. Clutch free throws by Jarius Birdsong. That was 6 points in the ball game. And clutch plays by Birdsong. Got the big call down low here. Was big, and then making the free throw here. Second free throw up, it's good.
That ought to do it. So this is here's your only question though, because now they can set up a play, but all you do is you tell your guys don't foul.
Just don't even guard them. Let them do what they want to do. And let's go ahead and take a timeout here. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible.
Welcome back to action. We've got 0.8 seconds to go here, and don't even guard them.
No, definitely don't foul.
Yeah, let them do what they want to do.
I'd say we're playing at 7 tomorrow, Keith.
Yeah, and Brown's going to fire it up there. And probably the first shot he's missed tonight. Southside's going to get a big victory here, 62-58. And I got to say this, though, the game that Jackson Brown had, he's
unreal.
And what a good young man, too. I'm watching him over here. Knew the ball game was lost when they got the 4-point lead, but he's over here talking to the Southside kids and showed what a real class act that he is. Not to mention what a good ball player is. We run down the scoring summary. First four of the Spartans, they were led by Jackson Brown with 32. Josiah Woods came on big the second half, had 10. Daquan Jenkins, 4. Damon Davis, 2. Lawrence Clayton, who didn't even play in the second half, had 6 points in the first half. Quaylon Pinion rounded out the scoring with 2 before he fouled out. While for the Mavs, and I thought the player of the game for the Mavs, I definitely think is Teo Flake. Had a big finish there with 18 points. Jarius Birdsong, he had 7 points, but the way he finished the ball game with 4 fouls was clutch.
Huge.
Coming up, and then you had Javon Bullock, 6 3-pointers to 19 points. Matt Williams, I thought, had a really good ball game, blocking out and doing the things he did. And what Matt did so well was really controlling the ball game and there at the end and kind of, when things are kind of getting loose there, he kind of took control. He finished with 16. Aiden Phillips off the bench with 2. What a great win for the Mavs. They'll play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against Farmington.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to that one now all of a sudden. We know Farmington, though. I mean, those guys are not going to be a fun team to play, I don't think, but it should be a good ball game. It'll be a good one to watch. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. What a good job, though, by Southside. you had a 20-point lead. You blew that lead, but you're able to come back and make the plays. You had some big scoring from the big three. Flake, Bullock, and Williams really kind of carried the load tonight, but what a great job. Folks, we appreciate everybody for watching the ball game tonight. Tune in again at 7 o'clock tomorrow night for our second-round game in the Foster Roofing Classic. Again, Southside wins tonight 62-58. They'll be on the floor again tomorrow at 7 against the Farmington Cardinals. Thank everybody for watching, and go Mavs!